This is hydrogen tap. What you're looking at is the first test on this system. We're activating it now. Here's my amps. And what I'm getting ready to do, I've already actually driven around for about an hour before this test. So that I could warm it up. Then I let it sit, and now we're up at it again. And let me try to do if I don't get a ticket here. Okay, what we're looking at is the amp gauge. The car is handling really nice, and I'm taking it around the block or two. Right away you can tell that by just touching the gas it wants to take off a lot better. One of the things I'm stopping at the stop, here we go. One of the things I'm getting ready to do is put another line into the vacuum system so that when the car is idling at a light, it goes through the vacuum side. When you push down on the throttle, it goes through the air intake valve. We're going 25 miles an hour right now. At another stop sign. We got a lot of stop signs here. The car's got a lot more get up and go. There's the voltmeter. See that? Got another stop sign. You got lots of stop signs here. If you're wondering where I've got the camera position, don't ask. Here we go again, and I'm going to try to. Right now I'm going around a couple of blocks on purpose so that I get the feel of the roads. See if I can hold this camera where we want it. There's the amp meter again. It's driving really smooth. We're going 30 miles an hour right now. Nice day, about time. There's our voltmeter. Right now I'm running full on, which means the hydrogen is connected directly to it. This is just a test run, and the reason I do a lot of tests is to see how things work. I know a lot of you get very antsy about that, but it's just the way I do things. When you do things, you can do it your way. There's our amps again. Going 35 miles an hour. And it feels like it wants to take off on me. Barely touching the gas. If you want to go to my site, hydrogentap.com, I'm at a doggone light again. Go to my site, hydrogentap.com, you can see the focus cell that I'm using. There's the volt. And the sun's in the wrong place. The reason it's down to 12 is the alternator goes up and down depending on the amount of energy required. And you can see the amps, which I'm really surprised is staying pretty steady there. I have a feeling this is because of the reservoir I've got in there. I don't know how that's affecting it, but it seems to be keeping it cool. We've been running now for over 5 minutes, and it's still keeping very cool. And the one reason I know that is last year when I had my cells running, as your engine heats up obviously and the cell heats up, the amps go up as well. And on this cell, or this reservoir, it started at 15 and it isn't doing that much worse right now. So now I'm going 40 and I'm barely tapping the gas. Oops, got to turn here. A couple of police officers. That'll be neat. There's our voltage. You can see it switching on and off. Slowing down here. Making a few turns. Try to keep it on the voltage for a while. If I miss it once in a while, it's because I can't look down there all the time. Going about 24 miles an hour. I'm going to take this out so that I'll be running 60, but not right now. This is my first test, running test. And also don't have the tubes completely sealed tight, so I'm sure I'm losing some hydrogen there. Alright, well we got 7 minutes into this, so that's good enough for now. Turn this car around, and what I'm going to do now is turn the camera off, and we're going to take a look at the inside as soon as I get back. The light blaring at me in my face. I haven't got that hooked up yet. That's the water light. Okay, we got the hood popped. What I'm going to first look at is the bubbler. Well, let me turn it off. That would be nice. Unfortunately, I don't have my automatic off button, which is great. Okay, so let's first take a look at here. See what's going on. There's no water in the tube. That's a good sign. Very good sign. Let's take this is the reservoir. Boy, it's hot in this engine compartment. The trick here is to see if there's anything in here. If it's clear, that means there's no water going back and forth, so to speak. And it's pretty clear. Everything looks pretty good. And water level has come down just a slight bit. You can see it's just above full. It was higher. I don't have a graduated switch piece there, so I can't tell exactly. Everything's intact. No leaks. It's looking good. I don't know whether I showed you this or not, but I've got this wrap. This is a piece of steel that keeps it away from the hoses. And I've got that wrapped because of the positive terminal here. Also have all my fittings